Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to the 2-week mindfulness journey. This is week 1 and day 1. So welcome. I so appreciate you being here and joining in the fun. Now, if you've tried mindfulness before and it felt very hard. It was hard. It's hard to come back in and really focus, or come back in and really get in touch with our feelings, our emotions, being present. It's very hard in this day and age as well because there's so much going on. And a lot of times there's so much going on that we have a tendency to pop out of our body. So if you're just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter what time of day that you are present here right now. You are being mindful right at this very moment. No matter what time of day it is, you are present, and that is what matters. That is your first baby step to mindfulness, just being present. A lot of times when we watch videos or we take courses, there's other things going around, and you can totally do that. But to get the most out of learning how to be mindful is just to sit and have your presence right here and now. It's hard, trust me. So I want to start with baby steps in order to get you into the act of and the art of mindfulness. There again, it is a little difficult because when we go about our day, we are a lot of times in the future, finding our future self, seeing our future selves doing things, our to-do lists, our goals, our dreams, our wishes and desires. They're out there. They're out there. They're not here with us being present. If they were, they wouldn't be goals or dreams or aspirations, things that we want to achieve. They would be right here and right now. And later on next week, we will talk about how we can harness that energy of our future self, of our goals, dreams, wishes, and desires to become more present, to continue with the act of mindfulness. That will be next week. But for now, let's try those baby steps. Let's try just being present, just defining that idea of mindfulness. So what is mindfulness to you? In the dictionary, it says that mindfulness is the art of being mindful. It's the act of being mindful. And that is just being present with our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. Just being present, just having the ability to just be present, coming back into body. Now, I like to think of mindfulness sometimes as grounding down into the earth and grounding up into the cosmos for a full and complete grounding of our physical, or my physical, and my spiritual being. And that helps to create that atmosphere of mindfulness for me, because when I do that, I am going within my head and my heart and my energetic body and focusing on grounding. And a lot of times it's that full and complete grounding, both down into Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, and up into the cosmos, or the heavenly divine realms. This is actually very helpful and very beneficial when we're trying to focus, when we're trying to be present and just witness things or feelings or just ourselves, just for a few minutes, just for a few seconds of each day. Now, believe it or not, we do it several times a day, but a lot of times it's just fleeting times that we do it, and we don't acknowledge those times. We don't really pay attention. It just happens. It's kind of like hypnosis. We go through hypnotic times many times throughout the day, whether we're sitting and reading a book or we are getting ready to go to sleep and that we're winding down. When we're paying attention and focusing on maybe a TV show or something that is on the screen, those are times when we focus. We take time to really see what is in front of us at the present moment. What are we feeling? How are we feeling within our bodies, within our energetic bodies? How are we feeling? How are we processing this? Now, the wonderful thing about mindfulness is it's non-judgmental. And that in and of itself is kind of difficult. When you add in that non-judgmental aspect to mindfulness, that is difficult. That to me is what sets hypnosis apart from mindfulness. When we're mindful and we're present with that mindfulness, we are being non-judgmental to our feelings, our emotions, to what is happening at the present moment. In this way, we can teach ourselves how to react without judgment, how to sense things almost as a third party. And in some cases, hypnosis does the same thing, but this is just the idea of being able to be present. And this presence, when we learn how to do this for ourselves, can transfer into when we're working with others, when we're working with the planet, when we're working with groups, when we're working with our fur babies, our animals, or our children. This act of mindfulness is so beneficial, not only to ourselves, but it will transfer over and ripple out into the larger world. For today, what we're all about is baby steps and learning what it is and how it feels to be mindful. So we'll go through a very quick guided meditation so that you can sense what it feels like to be mindful. But we're also going to do an activity. And the activity I learned at one of my classes that I took, and it was actually on learning about your psychic abilities. And it's from one of my teachers. Her name's Jill Miller. She's here local. And this was very beneficial to me, although very hard. It took me months to be able to do this simple activity to where I felt comfortable. This activity, I just call it going behind the glasses. So if you wear glasses, and you can take them off for a second, or if you don't wear glasses, just envision that you're holding a pair of glasses. And when you put them on, that signals to bring your awareness back behind your glasses, so that when you're putting them on, say the space that is in this empty space of where your glasses are, as you put them on, this is your awareness. Your awareness is your thoughts. Where are you? Put that in that empty space here. And as you put your glasses on, whether they're physical or just you're envisioning it, see your awareness coming back into your being, coming back into your mind, back into your energetic body. It's very difficult. For me, at least, it was, because I was so used to living outside of my body. I was comfortable living in the future. I was comfortable living out there and not going within, not harnessing my true power, not seeing or feeling or sensing my true feelings, my emotions. And when that first happened, when I first started feeling it, it was very uncomfortable to be in my body, to be in my awareness, in my physical awareness, in my physical body, in my energetic body. But what this did was it helped me realize my true power. It helped me realize who I truly was. It helped me realize boundaries. Because if you are always outside of your body, that is the space of limitlessness. That is the space of you can go anywhere, you can be anywhere, but we chose to manifest on this earth in a physical body, and we need to maintain that body. And when we are present and mindful of the body, of the physical, of the present moment, it allows us to gain our power, to bring our power back, to cut cords and ties that no longer serve us because we know what they are. Finally, we can sense them. We know what we're here to do. We know what our path is. We know what is of our highest and best good and what just isn't. We can set healthy boundaries and we can live and adhere to those boundaries. We can say no and not feel guilty about saying no. It's just a wonderful sense of power. And the power that you have can transfer into the limitless after you know who you are, what your power is, and how that lies within your physical being. What you came here to do, what your life purpose is, what your goals, dreams, wishes, and desires truly are for yourself, not for others, not what others have in store for you, because you're not here to live the life for other people or as other people. You're here to live the life as yourself. So the activity again is called going behind the glasses. And it's just an activity to bring your awareness back to yourself. So I'll do that one more time. Just envision, if you don't have a pair of glasses, even if you want to grab some sunglasses or something, that's just fine. But as you put your glasses on, think of your awareness back in this space, this empty space that is in between these two areas that go on the side of your head. So think of your awareness going from out there, your to-do lists, your tomorrow things, anything else that is out there. Focus your attention in that space. And as you put your glasses on, just envision your awareness going back within your body, back within your head, back within your physical being. This will help you to gain the acceptance of mindfulness in general, because you will be present with yourself. You'll be present with your emotions, with your feelings, and just be able to focus on maybe the task at hand, or maybe just nothing at all. That is a prayer in and of itself, if you can just focus on nothing at all. It's hard to do. And it can be uncomfortable. Like I said, it was very uncomfortable when I learned this. When I learned this activity and I went through it for the first few times and I practiced it and practiced it and practiced it, I was actually at the point in my life where I owned a business. It was a salon and day spa. And because I did that, and because I was at my place of business every day. And because I wanted to be welcoming, I could feel, after learning this, I could feel that I was projecting myself to the door for anyone who walked in. I wanted a welcoming feeling, and at the time I didn't really understand what I was doing, but I was projecting my energy, my focus, and my intention on being welcoming at the door, instead of learning how to create that without pushing my energy out there. Because you can create a welcoming feeling or a welcoming sense as people walk in a door or as people come into your sphere, without pushing your power or your energy out of yourself. You can call on angels, you can call on ascended masters, or just offer up a very clean space that maybe you sage and you clear out any negative energy, and clean space, not necessarily physically clean, but just energetically clean is what I'm saying. And that would actually create that same welcoming atmosphere. And it did, even though I wasn't pushing my energy out, which depletes your present energy. It depletes the power that you feel you have inside. And it makes you tired. It makes your batteries drain very quickly. So just that one simple act of mindfulness, though maybe it feels uncomfortable, though maybe it may be a little difficult at first, is one of the first baby steps in taking back your power, creating healthy boundaries, and just being able to practice the art of mindfulness. It's the first steps on the journey to helping you achieve that non-judgmental space. When we're able to create a sense of non-judgment within ourselves, it's easier to ripple that out to others when we're in other spaces. It's hard to be non-judgmental a lot of times because we've created these judgments, whether by us perceiving things or by people telling us that how they feel or how they judge things, even though they may not use the word judgment. That's what it is. And so when we see things or we experience things, or when we're with friends or loved ones and they say things to us and we may get triggered or we may get upset or angry, when we are able to practice mindfulness in a non-judgmental way, we're able to be present without being angry, be present without judgment. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. It helps us to conquer the stress of a situation because we choose how we are going to react to it. So that little exercise going behind the glasses will certainly help you to learn to be present. It's a baby step, being present, and then we can work on the non-judgmental aspect of that presence. Now, when you do go behind your glasses, you do go within yourself, you do go into your energetic body and your physical body. That's when we start sensing our feelings. That's when we start sensing our emotions. That's when we start sensing sometimes those judgments, because we judge our sense of emotions. We judge our feelings. I shouldn't feel that. Why am I feeling that? Feeling guilty, feeling a sense of dread, or just overwhelm. And that pops us out of our body and pops us into the future, thinking of our future self, how we want to be, how we want to act, how we want our self to feel, how we don't want certain emotions, or how we want to suppress some of our emotions. And that is when mindfulness doesn't work. That is when we have decided mindfulness just isn't for me. I'm out of here. But that's not what we're here to do. We're here to learn the art of mindfulness in this 2-week mindfulness journey together. So I hope you will be able to just go through these baby steps. I know that we're going little by little, but the littler the step, the easier it will be, and the more apt you'll be to continuing the practice. So this first, just small guided meditation, it's all about breathing. And it's all about coming behind the glasses, coming into our being, and trying to focus on non-judgment while being relaxed and at ease within our body. So let's go ahead, and if you would like, I'm just going to offer you the time to be able to just kind of sit and or lie down and just kind of breathe, and just breathe by and focus on your breath. Focus on each breath that you take and try to make them longer each time, just for about a set of 3. And as you do that, just try that activity. Just try to bring your awareness behind your glasses. Try to bring your awareness back into self. And try to just ground. It's an easy way to do mindfulness, to experience mindfulness. Just taking a cord liner link as you're breathing, normally and naturally, taking a cord liner link down from around you can do it 2 ways, either from your first chakra area, your sit bone area, or from your feet, doesn't matter which. It's going to do the same thing. Taking that down into Mother Gaia, down, 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 and allowing Mother Gaia's energy just to flow up that cord liner link, letting it flow up, up, up into your body. Feeling what it feels like to have Mother Gaia's wisdom and love just come up into your body and support you and your physical being. Good. Now taking another cord line or link and going up into the cosmos. What you're doing is, a lot of times I go from around my chest center, my heart chakra, and I let that be the line that goes up out of your crown chakra, the top of your head, and up. Once you get about 12 to 14 inches above your head, you're going to be hitting a mass, and it's called the stellar gateway. This is part of your transpersonal chakras, and this just sends that cord liner link up into the cosmos, the galaxy, and beyond, up into the divine. And then allowing the cosmos divine love energy coming down, down, down into your body, swirling and mingling with that beautiful earth energy. raising your vibration, creating that divine love inside, and recharging your energetic body. Good. Now, as you sit here with that, how does that make you feel? When I say sense the feelings of what you're feeling right now, be mindful to not judging those feelings. They just are. They just are your feelings. They just are your emotions. They just are. You're here in physical form to learn, to experience, and to share. And that's what you're doing within yourself. Learn about your feelings. You can ask your feelings, do you have messages for me beyond what you see or sense of a feeling or emotion? Ask your higher self. Ask your soul self or your spirit self. Ask your spirit team to give you some guidance if you feel stuck. If you feel overwhelmed, scared, or just unsure, ask for support. That's good. Be here now with your feelings, with your emotions, and don't judge them. Just feel them. Sometimes it's hard. But as we are more non-judgmental of our feelings and emotions, we can actually get more guidance from them. We can learn more about them. We can learn where they originated, how they originated, and ultimately, we can learn possibly how to release them and let them go if they are no longer serving us. Just keep deep breathing, relaxing. Good. If your mind wanders to your to-do list, to I should be doing this or I could be doing that, remember the activity. Bring your awareness within the space. Put your glasses on and bring your awareness back into your body, back into your mind. And if you want, you can try to bring your awareness from your mind down into your heart space, down into your heart chakra. This will actually help you kind of stay back within once you're in your head. Just sensing, feeling your emotions, what's going on energetically, what's going on physically within your body, becoming aware of yourself, and physical, and aware of yourself energetically or spiritually. It's good. All right, and we can draw our cord, line, or link back into our body. You can do one at a time or both at the same time. Drawing your cord, line, or link from Mother Gaia, from Mother Earth, back up into your body. Bringing your power back into your body, your energy. Being mindful of your energy, where you send it, where it goes. And bringing your cord, line, or link from the cosmos, from the divine, back down, down, down into your body. Bringing your full power back into your body, all of your energetic being back into your body. Taking a couple deep breaths, normally and naturally. This is about ease and effortlessness. If it isn't easy, you won't want to do it. And trust me, you breathe several times a day, so it's all good. You do this anyway. This is just adding on the benefit of being present within yourself. Being able to feel and sense your energetic body, your spiritual body, your physical body, and just being aware right now. All right, so if you found that a little difficult, I completely understand. I totally get it, and it's all about practice. If you only have a minute or two to put your mind behind your glasses and put it on so that your awareness comes back into your body, just try that even. And try not to judge how you feel about it. I know it's difficult. I know, especially when we are so focused on everything else, it's hard to focus here, now, being present with ourselves. But the power and the strength that you'll get from that is priceless. So just by doing that, one baby step, if you feel comfortable with breathing and grounding and then feeling into your feelings and emotions throughout the day, tap into that. See how you feel. You may find that at first it's easy to do it without judgment, and then the judgment starts, and that's okay. Once you're done with that, just swish it away, cut the cords to that, and just move through your day. Don't stress about it. That only creates a cycle of what we're not going for. We're not going for stress and worry and judgment and all that. We're going for non-judgment. We're going for ease. And so just allow that to go, cut it, let it go, and then go about your day, being out there. All right. Thank you so much. There again, if you haven't downloaded your workbook and your course materials, feel free to head over to Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy on the Thinkific site, and I'll leave a link to that in post that later. So you take care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending the time with me for week 1, day 1, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.